Hello everyone, continue with our topic of class 9, that is animal tissue. In last class we will learn about plant tissue and today we will learn animal tissue. Animal tissue is quite different from plant tissue. The main problem is that how do we remember all the names of the tissue. For this I am trying to make it in the form of keyword to remember you in your future. First, animal tissue. Animal tissue, according to their functions and their occurrence, they are of four types. Number first is epithelial tissue. Epithelial tissues are simplest protective tissue cover most of our organs. They are of four types: squamous epithelial tissue, columnar epithelial tissue, cuboidal epithelial tissue, and glandular epithelial tissue. For this, you need to learn ESC 2G. ESC is a particular keyword which is present in our keyboard. From that, you can learn ESC 2G. And the second one is connective tissue. From the name connective, it means it connect something. It helps in binding and supporting various kind of tissue. They are of following type. First is blood and lymph. As you know that blood is fluid connecting tissue which is present in our body, which help in transportation of material as well as oxygen. Second one is bone. In our body near about 206 bones are present. Second is tendon and ligament, which help to bind muscles and our bones. Next one is cartilage, areola and adipose. To learn this thing, we need to remember the particular keyword CBL, TBL, AAC. CBL, TBL and AAC. Next one is muscular tissue. It means our muscles. It brings about movement of our body parts. They are voluntary, involuntary and cardiac. As you know that voluntary, it means we can control over it with our senses, and involuntary, those muscles which we cannot control over by senses. Next is cardiac, it means in which we learned about our heart muscles. And the last one is nervous tissue, which is known as nerve cell or neuron cell. This thing you learned in your previous classes also. Today you will learn only epithelial tissue. It means it covers your squamous, columnar, cuboidal and glandular epithelium tissue. And next topic we will learn in our next classes. Okay, starting with our first epithelial tissue. First is epithelial tissue. They are composed of one or more layers of cell, helping covering and protecting external and internal body organs from outer injury. Now, we need to know that the location of this epithelial tissue. Epithelial tissue covers most of organ cavities of hollow body, organs, blood vessels and duct. They are present in skin lining of blood vessels, mouth, buccal cavity, esophagus, stomach, lungs and alveoli. Now, we need to know that characteristics of this epithelial tissue. They are tightly packed. It means there is no intercellular space present between the epithelial tissue. What are intercellular space? As you learn in our plant tissue, the gap between two cells are known as intercellular space. In this, no intercellular space are present. Cells are cemented by glycoprotein material. It means one cell attached with another cell by glycoprotein. This epithelial tissue does not have any blood vessels in it. Now moving towards the functions of epithelial tissue. First is protection. They protect our body organs from mechanical injury. Next is absorption. They are present in the stomach and as well as in our small intestine for absorption of food material. Now excretion from removal of waste from kidney, they are present in kidney also. Secretion, they help in secretion of various digestive gland, digestive juices and barrier for various material and help in exchange of material. Now moving towards the types of epithelial tissue.